What's that?
Happy Thursday.
It is Thursday. And you know what? We really missed you guys.
We have.
I know it might seem silly that you could be missed, but we missed you.
We have.
And I think it's silly that people miss us, for goodness sakes.
Right?
Just a regular person that has less fat than I used to.
What?
Nothing special here.
No.
Well, actually, there is something special because someone asked.
How
Boy,
seventh grade is.
Boy, I hope everyone can hear me.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, someone asked how seventh grade is. So, I would like to just really quick, after we say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Emmy.
Yeah.
Hookah's here. I got to be over here. Hookah. I'm going to let Noah sit down and tell you about seventh grade just because.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Have
Tell
a
about
seat.
seventh
Pop a
grade
squat,
real
Noah.
quick. Because Noah has been so excited the past couple of days that I really like it. I think it's
Yeah, I just hope that, and I told him this morning, I hope that the rest of the school year is just like yesterday and today. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, early in the morning. Right?
Yeah.
all right. So
Yeah.
there you go. You can start from how your morning starts.
Yeah.
I wake up
At
this
what
morning at 5 o'clock exactly.
time? Yeah.
I didn't think I would be able to do it. I have a hard time even waking up at 11 o'clock. So, but-
yeah, he has been on point, getting up bright-eyed 5 a.m. And how was it?
it was good. It's just obviously you're nervous going, and I mean I got new principal and different teachers. As always, I have like 7 classes now.
Yeah, so it's a little
From
bit of a
5.
change.
Yeah, it's different because my first period I have a STEM class, so I start there and I have to immediately run down to PE and then run over to band and then go back up, go to language arts and go straight down, go to lunch. They were confused what prime time is. I don't even know. But
Prime time?
yeah.
I don't know.
So far I have 2 A's.
Yeah, 2 days in, 2 A's.
Yep.
But this year's a little bit different for him because he's in junior high and he has 7 periods. So you're changing it up. So that's a little bit different. He was a little bit nervous, I think, before school started. And I think he was nervous about having a combination lock for a locker, which that's all right, right?
Yeah.
It's been all right. So, yeah.
They want to know what you've been eating.
I've been eating.
Yep.
I've been eating like these little salami and cream cheese sandwiches.
We're going to call them salamios.
No.
They're like the size of an Oreo. And they look like
salami
an Oreo.
Oreos. Yeah. Sounds disgusting.
But they are cracker-sized salami with
cool.
cream cheese in the middle. So 2 pieces of salami with cream cheese. And Noah is kind of off carnivore for the month now with school starting. So he's just going back to keto. And we're packing those for him as well as fruit. And what's your favorite fruit?
Blackberries.
Blackberries. And pistachios. And I think today he had turkey as well. Right.
Yep.
So, yeah. Noah is going back to keto. Right? You have anything else you want to include?
I like the teachers more than my last grade.
Yeah.
They were all mean. These are all nice. And my principal, but I don't like my principal. My principal is more mean.
No.
Just the
Hopefully
tone
you
of
don't
his
have
voice,
to
he said
see-
we're mad. And I
Yeah.
finished all my forms for school today.
All right. You ready? You want to come back?
All right. You want to say bye?
Yeah, bye-bye. It's so cold down here.
It is.
Your blanket fell.
Oh no, that was my butt pad.
No, James is eating.
I found these. While Noah was talking. I'm sorry.
All right. So it's been kind of a little bit different and busy between school starting, and you guys know that the baby was born last week. And so, yeah, it's just been busy.
All right. So, Dustin, I see that you said you was planning to hang out with us, but it might not work out. It might work out. Holla. Miss you. All right. Well, let's get back.
Okay.
Joanna loves your sweatshirt.
Thank you. We've had cooler weather.
Yeah, but it's going to get hot again. I hope.
I hope.
I hope it stays that way through January. Blank is here.
Blank.
Cindy DeManch is here.
Hi,
Sharon's
Cindy.
here. Hookah's here, of course.
Hi.
That's what I did the double
Hi.
wave.
Yeah.
And 22Q Cat is the one who asked about the 7th grade. So
Yeah.
that's why while the show was coming on, I was like, Noah, come here.
Yeah. I just told Noah this morning, I just hope that I don't have to fight with him in the mornings to get him up and ready. And he's just been excited. He really has.
Jamie's from Ecuador.
Ecuador, what? Hola.
Hola. Is that what they say there?
Yeah.
Is that
we're
how
gonna
they say it?
hola.
Is that how it was when you lived in Ecuador? Brenda Jones is here from
Brenda.
South Carolina.
Hi.
Joanna's here, and she loves your sweatshirt.
Thank you.
Amy Davis says that we are
You're my favorite people.
favorite people. And JJ says hi, and of course Dustin's here.
Yeah.
And
My
there's-
face is red and I feel like it's puffy. I have been crying a little bit, you guys.
Yes.
Right before we are live.
So I know I'm interrupting you.
Yeah.
But I just wanted you to say that if I have food,
It's going to be loud and crunchy.
well, if I have food while you're telling a story, I won't interrupt.
Oh, okay. No. So, I have felt emotional, and I know I'm not the only one where sometimes there's just pressure about doing this in different areas. I mean, whether it's being perfectly carnivore or being, doing perfectly at work, doing perfectly at home and getting things done that I need to get done, or workouts, or any area in your life, there's this pressure of being perfect. And sometimes it just sucks and it's overwhelming. And sometimes you just don't feel good enough. And that's kind of the place I've been in. And
We had to pray not long before. Me and her and Noah prayed because Emily is having that problem with not feeling good enough for everything.
yeah,
It's not just this. It's YouTube, it's the diet, it's work, it's church, it's everything.
it's spiritual. It's, yeah.
So
So
she'll get through it.
yeah, I'll get through it. And I try to be as positive as I can and as encouraging as I can. But I do have moments where right now I just feel not worthy of you guys, not worthy of God's grace, so to speak. So I've just felt down and I'm trying to get out of that funk. And I figured I would just go ahead and share that now.
Speaking of funks,
Yeah.
Jennifer says hospital is able to accommodate my carnivore way of
That's
eating.
so awesome.
However, I'm gaining weight at record speed.
What?
And that, so that just goes to show you that it doesn't matter what you eat,
Mm-hmm.
that you can, and everyone knows my struggle.
Yeah.
I've put it out there so many times because that's how I'm getting through my struggle, is by telling everyone and bothering everyone with my struggle.
Yeah.
Because I just all of a sudden, a couple months ago, I gained 10 pounds for nothing as far as diet wise, but probably because of the quitting smoking and all that. But
Right.
it's still there and it's still a struggle.
Yeah.
And sometimes the only way to get through it is to talk. But obviously, stress, Jennifer, I think you might have had surgery. I think there could be like crazy amounts of inflammation.
Yeah.
Any change to your daily, like we said, we went
Normalcy.
to Keto Palooza last year. Never ate off plan. Ate everything according to what we did. But what we did was we walked 18 miles in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Came
Just
back.
a change.
Came back 10 pounds heavier.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm sure that you'll be fine, and hopefully you feel better when you get out. And
yeah, I hope you do feel better and soon. But I mean, even with any challenges or, that if you get in that funk and that feeling of I've screwed up or I've messed up or I'm not good enough or anything like that, I know I have to remind myself a lot of times too that it's a journey. There's going to be ups and downs and circles or feeling like you're just going in circles, but it's a journey and
if
just
I'm crunching,
moving on.
I'm so sorry.
Just moving on and moving forward should be a victory in itself. Right?
I asked Emily, this is one of the things I said. She's like, I feel like I'm not good enough for the channel. I'm like, how are you not good enough for your own channel? Like, you set the bar. That tells you how irrational it is right now.
Right.
It's like, we set the bar of where our channel is, and it's down here.
I know, but you have this, at least I do in my mind, this expectation of I've got to be perfect. And I'm not perfect. So.
All right, well, here's my struggle.
Mhm.
So I've been really good with working out all month so far.
Yeah.
Yesterday, so I have a heavy day and a light day. Yesterday, my car went in for a recall, and they told me it was going to be all day, so I dropped it off at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Expecting that like by 3, because they said 6 hours, but they said all day 6 hours. Well, at 3:30 yesterday, after I'd been there for a half hour, just sitting there, they're like, we don't think it's going to get done today. And they're like, we can take you home. I'm like, you going to take me to work? I was like, my concern is work tomorrow. I don't care about, They're like, well, we can give you a loaner. So that's been taking up my day. So then I get in and then we go to church and anyway, yada, yada. That was my light day. So I was like, well, I'll just put that on my heavy day.
Today.
My light day and my heavy day combined.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dealer, all that stuff. Still had to return the rental car.
Yeah.
Haven't even ate dinner yet and haven't worked out yet. So
and we really like the rental car.
Yeah. So there's that. You're not good enough for the rental car.
No.
You know what? All honesty, yes, the rental car was cool, but that was because, oh no, there's dirt on the thing. That was because it's new. It's just because it's new. When I got in my car, I liked the way mine maneuvered better. I liked the way the braking. I liked that it got 6.5 more miles a gallon.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I liked about that.
Right.
Anyway.
But
all right, so here's everyone says don't feel bad. Joanna says she cries at the top of a hat. At the drop of a hat. Certain commercials.
Oh.
Michelle says the best thing about all of us is that we're human.
Yeah. Humans.
Lynette says you are good enough. We love you just the way you are. I pray the sense of being overwhelmed dissipates quickly for you. Keep breathing. Look, Cindy says you are so great.
You're great, Cindy.
And yeah, Dustin feels that way every day.
Yeah. It's just
Hookah feels the same way. Brenda, everybody. There's obviously.
It's hard. I feel like we all put a certain amount of pressure on ourselves, and even though I know we can't be perfect. I'm sure there's people who are perfect in certain things that they do and just stay on point, and it's hard. It can be really hard, and some days it really bothers me.
I think these will make you feel better.
So, yeah.
Hey, look, Cynthia's here.
Cynthia.
You should have known she hugged you.
Yeah.
And Z says, not today, Satan. Leave our beloved Emily alone. Jamila says, imperfection is beautiful. Big prayers and hugs.
Thank you.
Everyone's there for you, Emmy. John says, here for you. We love you and care about you. Mary says, you are so worthy. You're a beautiful soul.
Mary.
Brianna says, just be you. Everyone falls into funks. You know, I knew that you were in a little bit of a funk yesterday.
Yeah.
I knew. Yeah, we were getting ready to leave. And what did you say? You said something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That'll be okay.
it is one of them things. I
It
usually,
is.
I have a thing like that. When the leaves start falling, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that time of year.
It's kind of an inner fight, and while the feelings are there, it's just, it feels so selfish at the same time because I feel so incredibly blessed that I feel like I shouldn't feel that way, but I do, and they're there, and they're just there.
I have literally, when I started editing videos, the overwhelming sense of talk about you're not good enough. Like, you know, I'm trying to do something that's like, it was like mind blowing, but like any 5-year-old kid could do what I was having to struggle with.
Kids and the technology.
Yeah, there's
Right.
something with technology. It's like, you know, at my age, it's like, now, how's that work again?
Yeah.
What's the YouTube machine? Carnivore Life says, don't let the lion devil steal your joy.
Yes.
Amy says that you are truly amazing, such a sincere soul. If you could see yourself the way we all do, you would know how special and important you are.
Thank you.
I tell her that every day.
Thank you.
All right. Lady Fritzader's here.
Hello.
You're just going to have to go in and read all the good,
I know.
all the
You
good
guys are
stuff
so
later.
amazing. So amazing.
Becky's praying for you.
Thank you.
And Mary, they'll be perfect, but I'll have to be perfect.
Right.
All right. So I know that like a lot of people are excited. A lot of people's going to the thing in Tennessee.
Yeah. I want to go.
I know. The thing is we just don't have the money to go to everything.
I know.
And we don't have enough time off work to go to everything.
Right. But it would be fun to hang out with our friends. So
that's the only reason we don't want to actually see anyone speak. We just want to hang out with our friends.
yeah.
Like you guys are all of our friends. And that's the best part of this whole we'd have given up long ago if it wasn't for you guys.
For sure.
We would have given up long ago. Hey, maybe we're caught up almost. Dustin says he can't wait for fall. Looking at hoodies yesterday at the store. You know,
I still wear hoodies in the summer.
Okay, so yeah, we're always cold. So
They think I'm crazy at work.
Dustin says, when I started my channel, I had to learn how to film, how to talk to the camera, how to edit, upload, everything about running a YouTube channel. It's truly an undertaking. It definitely is.
It's definitely weird. If you go back to our first video that we filmed, we felt so awkward just talking out loud.
To each other.
Not even to each other, to the camera, while the other one was listening because it was so weird and awkward feeling. And now it's not really a big deal at all. Not at all.
Yes. It doesn't bother at all. That's one of the things I'm thankful for. I feel like that's a skill that we have. If someone holds a camera up anymore, we'll never be like the shy person.
Right.
We'll never be the shy person anymore.
Yeah.
Not with the camera.
Yeah.
We probably feel better with the camera than we do people.
Right.
Oh, Jen Delaney loves you.
I love you, Jen.
And we, Jen Delaney is doing a daily vlog for August.
For August.
In
Vlogust.
Vlogust. So if
Or
you have
vlog.
not seen that, if you guys, we are all about promoting people. And if you've never seen Jen Delaney's channel, she has a channel. And anyone else that has a channel, we don't care.
Beautiful inside and out.
If you have a channel, you
the
can
best
just
person ever.
write down, I have a channel, and that's fine. Because there might be someone who needs all the support and don't know that you have a channel.
Mm-hmm.
And they might have just they might, only have 3 channels that they watch,
Right.
and they might need more.
Yeah.
More entertainment to fill their day. So if you have a
Yeah.
channel, write down that you have a channel.
And that's just Jen Delaney, in case you don't know.
It's just Jen.
Yeah.
Jeannie says, love you, Emily. Can't
I
wait to
love
meet you in
you.
person at Keto Palooza.
Ah.
You too, James.
I cannot wait for Keto Palooza. I think it's going to be epic. I
Ma-
think that's going to be the word for it.
Mary says, ready for pumpkin flavor everything.
Like pumpkin soup.
Yeah, pumpkin soup, Mary. If you haven't tried the Keto Chow pumpkin soup, please do so, because I know what you're thinking. If you've never tried it, you think, well, that sounds stupid.
That sounds gross. Sweet
But
soup.
that is my favorite soup in the whole world.
It really is. And as far as pumpkin flavored anything, I never was a big fan of pumpkin flavored things as much as I love pumpkins, right?
Why did you bring them here?
But over like the past 2 years, love it. My taste has changed and I love it.
Brianna says, question, I've seen Emily, and Emiley.
Yes.
How do you spell your name?
Emiley.
It is definitely Emiley. It is the third one.
Yeah.
EY.
Emiley.
And that actually, I think you have a story about that.
I do.
Was it your social or was it your birth certificate?
So my entire life, it's always been Emiley. And I guess it's been more than a few years, maybe 10 years ago or 14, maybe when we got married. Okay. I had to have my birth certificate for that, right? And I couldn't find it anywhere, and I had to get a new copy, and I got a new copy, and it was spelled Emily on my birth certificate. So I had to go and have my name changed. My social security card was spelled with an EY, and I don't know what happened, but I did have to officially change my name on my birth certificate to EY. It was weird, but yeah.
All right. 22QCat says, all of YouTubers make what you do look easy and natural. It's not something I could imagine ever feeling comfortable doing. You all rock.
It's definitely weird.
Practice makes perfect, and I feel more comfortable today than I did yesterday.
Yeah.
And yes, it does get irritating when you have a script. So we just don't do that. I mean, we kind of know what we want to say, and
yeah,
with a good editing software, you can fix it.
Like the so's and ums.
All right, Cynthia sent us a super chat, so I want to acknowledge that. And
thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Says I have to go. Please know you are so loved and appreciated by everyone here. Emily, love to James and Noah too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And you know what? If we wasn't keto, I would take you to McDonald's and let you pick out any 2 value menu items.
You can't say dollar menu.
Do they? You used to tell her you can pick out any 2 or 3 dollar menu you want. Whatever you want for you, babe.
He's such a nerd.
Yes. Where is Jackie, Dustin?
Yes, Dustin.
All right. And if anyone wants to do algebra or calculus, Brianna has a channel.
I don't, but Noah could. Yeah. I cannot help Noah with homework.
Cindy Demanch has a channel.
Cindy has a channel. She does. And her food always looks so amazing.
Her food is amazing.
I know.
I've had it.
I know. But even just looking at it, you're like, her food looks so good. And it was so comforting and such an honor to eat with her and have her food that she made, because it really was that good as it looks. For sure. John Gugahan, I haven't said your name yet.
John wants to find a way to Keto Palooza so bad. That would be awesome.
John.
I'm sure.
I wish
you could come.
I know. We should find a way.
Well, there's Scott. Scott has a channel.
Scott does have a channel. And Scott is awesome too. And Hookah has a channel. We didn't
Hookah
say that.
does have a channel. Hookah has 2 channels.
Yep, she does.
2 channels. I'm sorry, I gotta get it.
So we did not have time to make dinner beforehand. So this is
Did
why
not.
he is eating pork rinds.
I am very, very hungry.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we did our fast yesterday for the week,
Hmm.
one day, and I've been hungry all day. And now with dinner
Yeah.
being postponed until we're done here, just didn't have time. Just didn't have time. But I can tell you what we're having.
Burgers
Mhm.
and chicken.
All right, so them real good chicken nuggets, the lightly breaded,
Hmm.
real good chicken nuggets.
Hmm.
Love them. I love them. I love them stupid things so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Hmm.
They there's only like 3 total carbs or something in them
Hmm.
in a serving. And you know, I haven't had, and obviously Noah hasn't either because I'm sure they don't taste like it, but the last time we had them, Noah was like, these taste just like McDonald's chicken nuggets. And I know they don't, but I also kind of think that they do because
Maybe
I haven't
he
had them.
forgot.
That's exactly it. We
Yeah.
have forgot what McDonald's chicken nuggets taste like.
Yeah.
So these taste like it.
I really like just making chicken nuggets, the Joe's carnivore chicken nuggets,
They're
but I
hard.
don't like the time that goes into
I
it.
feel like it's an all-day event. However, I would like to make Joe's chicken nuggets in the smoker.
Yes, I agree.
Smoking Joe's nuggets.
Yeah. I know J-Dog has posted on Facebook where he has made them on the smoker. I'm sure that would be really good.
Dustin says I have a video that I wrote a script for because it's info dense. I recorded it 3 times, still not happy. I'll be recording it again tomorrow.
Yes, when you have information like that you need to include, I would have to write it down too, Dustin. Because
It's like, you know, in your head, you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I got this. And then you turn the camera on, you're like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I went through the whole video and forgot half of it.
Yeah.
You know, and
Definitely.
then you're like, okay, it's hard.
Yeah.
Scripts, it's hard to write a script. I do best with just an outline, just bullet points.
Yeah.
Start at the top and fill in the blank. Liz is here.
Liz, hi. Mary's here too. Mary.
Looking for something to do to kill the last few minutes of this
Love you.
slow day at work.
I understand that.
Jamie says that is honestly super romantic. Anything for you, babe. I don't know. I'm just saying there might be people in Ecuador who would really like to have something off the dollar menu.
There is no dollar menu.
I'm just saying if Ecuador is anything like Roatan was,
Uh-huh.
them people would have maybe chewed your arm off for a double cheeseburger. There was not a McDonald's in sight.
I didn't see one.
Not a one. You know, I have really been liking, thanks to Jamila, I have really been liking McDonald's plain burger patties.
I know you have.
I really have. What I'm not liking is the inconsistencies in the price.
Oh, is it different depending on where you go?
So it's normally like $1. It seems like it's like $1.98 per quarter-pound patty, right?
Okay.
Unless you use a coupon that's
Right.
20% off,
Yeah.
and then it's $6 for 3. It becomes $2 a patty. So, yeah, one day, I think it was I don't know if it was early this week or last week, I got 3, and it was $6. Or 5, it was $5.94.
Yeah.
And then another time, I got 3 of them,
Yeah.
and I used a 20% off coupon,
Yeah.
and it was $6. So if you use the
Interesting.
coupon, the price goes up, I think, to
Goes up.
$2.49 a patty. Go figure. 20% off coupon.
Close enough,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to be $6 for 3
Right.
or $4 for 2.
Yeah. Lou says she's at the laundromat. Her washer broke.
Washer
that would
broke.
stink. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
I can
I'm
tell you this.
sorry.
When any of our appliances break,
Hmm.
everything we have in our house is Samsung, and I don't like it. So when our washer and dryer break, it's getting replaced. I'm going to buy a Maytag. I don't care if it's an extra $100 or $200. Like, I don't like Samsung. Our oven sucks. I just don't like it.
Everything, pretty much everything.
Yeah,
Samsung.
Yeah, the microwave. It's like every 2 weeks it exactly resets. It blinks at 0.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like it's all they furnished the house with all Samsung.
Yeah.
Actually, they furnished the kitchen with Samsung. And when we had to buy the washer dryer, it just when we moved in, it just so happened to make sense that why don't we just get Samsung?
Yeah.
Bad move. Should have got Maytag.
Oh well.
Jamila says I have a channel, only 2 videos so far. It
She
feels weird being by
does.
myself. I miss Ed doing videos with me like we did on our former channel.
Oh.
I believe, aren't they just shorts? I believe I've seen your videos. I think they were shorts. I could be wrong.
See,
Kathy says those perk runs are so loud on my
I knew
headsets.
it.
I'm so sorry.
Kathy,
And you know
no
what?
more for
And
you.
just because of that, I won't touch them anymore.
That was probably loud too.
That was probably
Sorry.
more loud than my crunch.
Yeah.
Johnson, yeah,
Will forever know me as John Guggenheim.
that's right. Yep. Len wants to know how your squishy's doing.
He's now 6 pounds 7 ounces, so he's eating really good. He's sleeping really good, and he is so stinking adorable. So adorable. So adorable. And I was actually talking, I don't even think I told you this. Yesterday, I was texting Cordell yesterday morning, and it was like early in the morning, and he's like, Mom, I just love him so, so much. And that's what his message said. And I said, Cordell, I said, now you can finally understand. You know, you see now when I say I love you more than you can ever know, like you finally experience that, like you get that now. And he said, I've never felt a love like this, Mom. And that just made me so stinking happy that he said that. And now I feel emotional again.
Mary says, how do you feel? How you both feel when you fast? Have you thought about a 3-day fast yet? I hate it.
He's gotten a lot better.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it, but I'm not going to give up because of the reasons that I'm fasting.
Yeah.
However, if there was one reason I could say, you know, maybe part of my weight struggles, I feel like when I did start the full day fast, I feel like maybe my body's been holding on
Maybe
to weight because of that. And I do feel there's part of me that thinks that I'm having trouble, that I stalled out on losing weight because of the full day fast.
Yeah.
But I don't know that for sure. And I might never know that because I just want to continue doing that because of the spiritual benefits.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
They don't bother me. I could probably go to a 48-hour fast. I think that would be pretty easy. I think a 3-day would be hard, but I would have to do hours, not full day.
Well, spoiler alert, our church does a 3-day in January.
Oh, really?
So you'll get to experience that then. And until then, I'm going to save up and prep for it.
Uh-oh.
I do 5 days a month.
Yeah.
Michelle owes you 78 hugs. Lynette says, Joe's chicken nuggets are the best. I make them into 3rd-pound patties.
That's what we need to do.
And then we need to put cream cheese on them and bacon. Because everything's better that way. Everything's better with cream cheese and bacon. I'm sure then
I think her idea is awesome, though, to make them into patties and freeze them and then just pop them in the air fryer.
Who could just did 50 pages of school papers?
Oh.
You know what? That's weird because we've got a couple, but for the most part, that's all done online anymore.
It was probably about 10 or 15 pages, but it was all online. So
Sylvia made them
really nice.
Last night, the chicken nuggets.
Yum. I like them.
And look, it's Sean White.
Sean's here.
Hope you guys are doing well.
I hope you're doing well.
We're a little hungry, but other than that. All right. Mary T says she has a ticket to KPL. She wants to donate.
John, did you see that?
If anyone, please don't let a ticket go unused. It's such a fun time.
It really is. And Mary, I will miss you. I will miss you, miss you, miss you.
Yeah, I wish Mary was coming.
I know.
Why ain't you coming?
He knows why, Mary. He knows why.
I do.
We know it's a far trip.
All right, Dustin says, Wendy's, if you can find a location that will sell them to you, they are $1.79. That's one of the things I'm noticing. Burger King's, Wendy's, McDonald's, they're never consistent. The price is not consistent anywhere you go.
It's going to depend on who's working at which location.
My problem with that is if I go to the McDonald's and it's $2.49 for a patty,
Mhm.
well, fine, get 2 patties or whatever. But if you're going to get 3 patties, now it's $7.50, right?
Yeah.
At $7.50, I can get a Wendy's triple with the cheese and everything. If you want the cheese. Now, one of the things I've been doing,
You got to get all technical with the numbers.
Yes, I have been eliminating cheese.
Yeah.
I really have. So Emily walked in earlier and she grabbed a piece of Swiss, and I was like, "You can't do that.
I did.
You can't do that."
Yeah.
That's
I did
bad.
really good last week with almost completely omitting the cheese because dairy really affects me.
It does, and it also affects me in a different way because I haven't had cheese all week.
Mhm.
Haven't pooped.
That's so backwards.
Maybe so, but it's true.
Oh no, it's not backwards.
No, yeah, I think
You said haven't.
I think dairy is like
Yeah.
dairy keeps me regular, and now I'm not regular at all. I'm far from it.
Backwards. You're so backwards.
Brianna says you have to make sure it's a 1/4 pounder and add 2 patties versus 3/4 pounders. I know the cheese is crap, but I can't help myself.
It's hard. It's definitely a struggle.
It's so good. You know, I know the cheese is crap too. I
I
know
know.
that American cheese in general is absolute garbage.
Yeah.
That being said, so is Doritos, and I used to love them. Sometimes you just 90% is good enough.
Yeah.
It really is. 90% is good enough. Let's be real. You know, we can't, especially when you're doing it for the long haul.
Yeah.
When you are, you know, if you're 400 pounds and you've got just a ton of weight to lose, I get it. You know, let's
You're trying.
be really, 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 you know.
Mhm.
But when you look at the long haul, I used to eat a box of Little Debbie cakes like throughout the day.
Yeah.
I used to do so bad. So when you think that, you know, you have to go for the long haul, it's got to be what's sustainable for life. Like
Yes.
for the length of your life. It can't be something, you know, you can't just go and lose the weight and then go back to the way you were.
Right. Because yeah.
But if you just go and when it's, you know, maintenance, like, you know, we're in
Yeah.
maintenance. So technically we could, you know, I think that we could do, you know, as long as you just shoot for the 90%.
Yeah. It depends on what you're looking at. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be like, I'm in maintenance. I can have a box of Little Debbie cakes.
No.
No. But am I going to be hard on myself for getting the cheese on my bunless burger? You know?
But you know what? You know, when
Kinda way you
when the
were-
baby was born last week,
Mm-hmm.
say you're at the hospital when the baby was born,
Mm-hmm.
would I have said anything if you would have had a ho-ho? I'm just saying you were at the hospital for 24 hours. Sometimes,
Yeah.
I mean, even a ho-ho has its place.
I was proud of myself, though, because I did so good, and the salmon at the hospital was so good. It really was.
All right, Michelle's here. She says, don't do Maytag. LG is where it's at. Our Maytag washer and dryer crapped out after 2 years.
Oh, bummer.
And you know what? What else does Maytag make? Like, they have the Maytag man. I figured that Maytag would make the best washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Isn't that all they make?
I don't know. Hopefully, we don't have to get new appliances.
Hookah says we went back to Maytags, not the quality they used to be. Daggone it.
Daggone it. Who got
Daggone it. I don't even know anything anymore. Hey, Ed's here.
Ed.
He says, yes, you're correct. Jamila is short.
It's short.
Carrie says the chat is trying to make it where I can't comment. It keeps saying there's an error. Finally
What?
got through. I wonder why.
Carrie, I'm happy that you're here though.
Well, at least Carrie's here with 565 days.
That's
no
so
coffee
crazy.
or caffeine.
That's crazy good.
Mhm. Yes, this is Ed. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Dustin says another fun fact about me: when I was born, I only weighed 5 pounds 1 ounces.
I weighed 5 pounds too.
You know what? That's like we would eat that much brisket.
I know. I think that's where
we would have eaten you, Dustin.
I think that's where the issue is with the carnivore chicken nuggets, is because we are non-keto kids like them too.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make so many to feed everyone.
It is a process. We literally sit down and
Mhm.
I scoop them out and I roll them into a ball. I hand them to Emily. Emily rolls them in the pork rinds, the panko, and then
I think it would
smashes
be
them.
different if it was just like you and I, but it's nothing for 6 pounds of meat to be gone in one day in our house.
We fill up the entire food processor and they're instantly gone because there's always like little birdies with their mouths open, like they all want chicken nuggets.
Yeah. So Austin and Noah, and if Cordell's here, if Alexa's here, if Derek's eating with us, it's insane.
All right,
But
we are
it's
really,
all right.
we are really, really far behind.
Oh, I'm so
But
sorry.
Dan sent us I don't know what that is. I don't know how much that is.
SDK.
But thank you very much,
We
Dan.
still appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely. I just don't know how. I don't know what brand that. I don't know what brand that is. Like, this is why I don't excel at trivia.
Thank you, though. We appreciate you.
We could either buy gum or a car with this. I don't know. All right, we are really, really, really far behind. I'm sorry. Lynn says that is sweet what Cordell said. That has me teary-eyed now. Love it. All right, I am going to skip up a little bit.
Hey, I just saw something about Ecuador, though. They
Dan
do
says,
have it.
Buy Husqvarna, and I think we might have more money to buy a washer. I don't know. Thank you very, very, very much.
Yes.
This is a good problem to have. We don't know how much money we got.
I don't know.
Dustin says, I've had Wendy's tell me they have to charge you full price of the burger. And
yeah, I really think it's just different depending on who's working there, if they know. Because obviously, if there's somebody new there and they're not sure, they're not sure.
With Wendy's, we have had people tell us anywhere from $1.49 per quarter pound patty to you just have to buy the, you just buy the triple and it's like $7.59 or $7.69 for the entire triple.
Right.
But don't really want to do that this month due to carnivore because that little piece of lettuce and pickle
is tempting.
And the onions. I love the onions.
Yeah.
Jamie says I use the apps to order. I don't know how to do that.
He doesn't.
I don't know how to do that. I know how to use the app. I don't know how to order individual patties. I've tried.
Well, yeah.
You really need to show me.
I can try. I've never done that.
Every time I order it,
Yeah. Mary is going to Costa Rica.
Oh. Well, that sounds fun.
I know. It sounds amazing, Mary.
Jen says, I've been doing keto for 6 weeks. I'm losing slowly and steadily. The only thing I am not experiencing is the boost in energy or the mental clarity. All I want to do is sleep.
Eat more fat is my recommendation.
If we were doing keto, which we are, and we had them symptoms, we can't tell you what to do because we are not doctors.
We're not. But me personally,
we would eat more fat.
Yeah. I would add butter or mayonnaise or sour cream or something to anything that I'm eating just to up my fat so I'm not feeling sluggish.
All right. I am not affiliated with this company that I'm about to throw out there.
Okay.
And I don't always like the way it tastes.
Okay.
But I can tell you that one of the things that makes me absolutely...
That makes him feel incredible. I know what he's talking about now.
It does. It makes me feel absolutely incredible. Is Keto Brick.
Yeah.
I can add even a half a keto brick somewhere like
in a day
or whatnot. the macros, whatever the ingredients are in that, make me feel absolutely incredible. I feel like I'm 10 years younger when I eat a keto brick for lunch.
And it's funny because anytime he does have keto brick, yeah, he has to announce it to everybody in the house. I feel amazing.
I do. I don't know why. Keto brick, and the only thing I can think is, it's just that extra fat content that it
Yeah.
has. I think I feel better when I eat more fat.
Yeah.
However, because we're smoking all the meats and all that, I feel like we're losing the fat.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why
Definitely.
I'm stalled out. I need more fat.
His brain's running.
It's always running.
Yeah.
I would do more fat, Jen.
Yes. Again, not doctors, nurses, anything like that, but that's definitely.
Michelle says American cheese tastes amazing now.
I know.
It does. It so does.
I know.
Mm. And electrolytes. Jen Delaney
Yes.
mentioned electrolytes. Absolutely,
Yeah.
electrolytes. There's a few things, but
Yeah. You'll get there and you will feel hopefully amazing because, yeah, I
Wait.
used to be sluggish and tired all the time. I mean, all the time. I could go to work and come home, eat my box of Little Debbie's like we were talking about, and literally just go to bed and stay in bed until the next day. Like, I thought I loved sleep. I thought I did. I really thought I did.
well, I can tell you, as someone who has to wake up at 5 a.m. every day, I don't get enough.
But like, even on the weekends when I get up at, I'm always up by 7.
Now I want to order keto brick, and the sale's not on.
And
Is it?
but like now, even on the weekends or days I don't have to be up for work, I'm still up early, and sometimes it's kind of like, well, I want to sleep in, I just can't. But yeah, I hope it works out for you and you find that right recipe for yourself.
This person says we need an Oscar.
And,
It's Naruto.
Naruto.
Noah would be so jealous if he knew that Naruto was here.
That's funny.
All right. I'm just trying to
Get caught up.
I'm trying to be a little bit
Relevant.
yes. Sean says he's been married 21 years. I never know how much money I have. I do know it's never what I think.
Me too, Sean. I mean, I haven't been married for 21 years yet, but I always have to ask him because I don't do any of our banking at all. It's just, he'll be like, what'd you spend this on?
MG3919's here.
MG3919.
Anyone have any ideas on hot beverages to drink to warm up? I've stopped coffee and out of tea. I freeze in my house all the time, but hubby and kids think it's hot.
Warm keto chow would be a good option.
Ooh, that warm keto chow is always really, really, really good. It tastes like hot cocoa
Yeah.
most of the time.
Well, or whatever flavor, but I know I prefer keto chow shakes warm personally. I don't know what else.
I don't know. I don't really
know.
drink warm beverages.
I know.
Every now and then I do drink coffee with, just a little bit of.
Yeah, but she said she stopped coffee.
I guess you could drink
Decaf.
Jen says, what is keto brick? Keto brick is exactly a little brick that is 1,000 calories and perfect keto nutrition or macros.
Right.
However, a lot of people won't like the flavor.
A lot of people don't like them, and a lot of people love them.
Yes, I'm mixed. Sometimes I like them. Sometimes I like them. Sometimes I love them. Sometimes it's like, what do they do to this one?
It just depends on the person and your taste, for sure.
Yes, I think a lot of it has. Sometimes it's salty to me.
But it is a big 1,000-calorie brick, and a lot of people use it for different recipes, or they melt it down into smaller,
like maybe 10 little pieces.
Right. And to me, they're sweet. So when I'm not doing carnivore, it is something that I would have with my meal as something sweet at the end. Just a little bite, and I like them.
Michelle said always had to put everything on 2 dryer cycles to get it dry. Probably why it died in 2 years. By any chance, it sounds like he had a clog. Sounds like something might have been blocking the airflow. Probably not, but maybe. Jamie says there are quality
And
American
who could put
cheeses.
a
link to Keto
for
Brick.
Keto Brick.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Carrie hit the like button like a
500
ton.
million trillion thousand times. Thank you, Carrie.
Lynette says put Redmond seasoned salt in hot water. It tastes like chicken soup.
I never thought of that. That's a good idea.
That's because it's weird, but okay.
But if it tastes like chicken soup, I mean,
Scott J's here.
Scott.
I feel like I haven't seen Scott J in forever.
I know. Yum.
Mary says hot water and chocolate element.
I'm not a big fan of the chocolate element.
I don't really like any of the elements that much.
I
I mean, they're all right. There's a couple of them, but I don't like the spicy ones, and I don't like watermelon things.
I love the watermelon element.
So
That's
maybe-
my favorite.
So maybe that's why I don't. Now, the Redmond, the Relight, I really like the Relight. I always have. It's
And
probably because it's cheaper.
yeah. And we have like their seasoning and their garlic pepper. If you haven't had that.
We had it. We placed an order like over a week ago, and that still ain't in yet.
Oh, yeah, we did.
They are really behind.
But that would make sense to try that.
Carrie
What?
just drank a warm Rooibos. I don't know how to say that. Rooibos. I don't know. Tea, and it's 100% caffeine free.
Ah.
MG3919 says
Ooh.
seasoned salt causes inflammation.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
You just never know what you'll hear.
Everybody's so different.
I know.
And it's important to know that because, I mean, we could give our opinions and our advice, what works for us or what doesn't work for us, but it doesn't mean it's going to work the same for.
Who could like
For Mary.
the brownie ones?
I love the brownie
keto
ones.
brick.
They need to come back in stock.
Mary says it's the texture of the keto brick I don't like, but if I melt it and make it in small doses, it's good as a treat.
See, that's what I like too, Mary.
You know what Emily likes to do? She likes to get that Catalina Crunch cereal that everyone says, oh, that's bad for you. Well, it probably is. And like if you have a bowl, what Emily does is she'll put like 1 or 2 pieces in each little mold with the keto brick. So like each one has like a crunchy.
Yeah.
Or you could put
I do nuts too.
you can do the unsweetened coconut, and that gives like a little bit of a crunch to things too.
Yeah. It's so
I even heard that you can make no-bake cookies with.
I
coconut.
feel like you
With-
sent me this recipe.
I feel like I might have sent it twice.
I have a problem making things like that though because we will eat them.
Brianna says, I've tried every flavor. I want to like them, but just don't. Well, let me tell you, if I didn't feel the way I feel when I eat a keto brick, because I always have more energy, I just always feel so much better, I would probably never have it because, like I said, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's just all right.
It's funny though that you say that because there are certain things that I want to like so bad and I just don't. And every time like we go to like a Brazilian steakhouse, I want to like lamb so bad.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I like the lamb, was it the lamb chops?
You like the chops.
But the leg of lamb, I want to like it so bad. But it's just funny that there's just different things where we might want to like something, we just don't. But I know when we first had keto brick, I did not like it at all. But now I love it.
Hookah likes the element, not the spicy ones. The
Yeah.
spicy ones, you know what? Everything has a place, and
Yeah.
everybody has their thing.
Yeah.
And I love spicy food.
Yeah.
I just don't like spicy drink. I just don't.
Makes sense.
I remember seeing someone one time. They were like, "Oh, they had their V8,
Yeah.
and it was a Tabasco one." And I was like, "Oh, I love spicy, but I never liked tomato."
No.
So I went and bought some. I was like, this is a long time ago. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get healthy. I got a V8 with Tabasco in it.
Right.
I'm going to drink this." No, I like went in and spit it right out. I was like, "This is like cold tomato soup."
Yeah.
No.
Uncle Big Guy said, first time I tried keto brick about 2 years ago, didn't like them, but now he loves them. That's it, because that's me right there too.
Hookah's got to go. Good night.
Oh, hookah. Good
And you
night.
know, yeah. Cindy says, I'm right with you, Brianna. I cannot stand the texture of keto bricks. You know what?
I get it. I mean,
We totally
not
get it.
everybody's gonna like everything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to. I'm not trying to sell something because I don't have any links, but I can tell you they make me feel amazing, but they're just kind of like, eh.
He
like-
does feel amazing when he has them.
It's like, yeah, are you hungry enough for a brick? Because I
yeah,
always feel good. I feel like it just gives me the fat. I feel like it's just fat.
yeah.
I feel like we might need fat bombs.
Or just eat a stick of butter.
No, I don't like that. Eh.
I could do it.
I like keto brick better than that.
I like them all.
All right, you guys, we love you guys.
We
and
do love
we
you.
are hungry. That's why we're going to cut off just a few minutes early.
I'm gonna miss you.
Hang on. I don't like to leave anyone hanging.
No.
Brianna says, does Relight dissolve better in water now? I know Redmond was working on that. I'm going to say not
You'll
that
have
I've
to-
really noticed.
I don't notice because usually I will mix mine in the morning and just bring the bottle of water with me and then pour it into my cup of ice. So it has so much time to dissolve, and I haven't paid attention.
Okay, so I shake the devil out of it,
hmm
and then I have to shake the devil out of it again. And what I realize is that I drink it and it tastes fine now.
Yeah.
However, if I leave it set in a cup holder or something, it will start to settle back down again. Relight or Element does dissolve so much better.
Yeah, but I don't think the price difference is enough for me to.
No, because
But I use all of them.
because Relight equals out to just a little over like 50 or 60 cents a serving, whereas Element's like $1.
Yeah.
And that's big for us, for me.
We like to pinch pennies sometimes.
All right, you guys have a good night. Pam Smith, hi.
Pam.
Good night, Julie.
Oh, Jackie.
Oh, no.
Jackie. No, we love you guys so much,
See,
and
Jackie says yes, it does mix better. So maybe we just the last
haven't
batch
paid
we have,
attention.
yeah,
as
or
much.
something. But I like it, and I can deal with a lot more because of the price than
Yeah.
if I was paying $1 for the Relight, I would expect it to dissolve more, I guess.
Right.
But I still love it. I love Redmond's. You
Yeah.
know, you guys don't have to worry. There'll be no Element commercials here. Have a great night.
We love you guys so much, and we appreciate you so much, and so thankful for you guys for spending your Thursday night with us. And we love you.